Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, I didn't expect to do a video today because I'm not feeling too good. But there's too much going on right now, and I don't want you guys not knowing what to expect. So I'm just gonna go over the profits really quick with the community, and then I'll show you what I see in the charts. We got RG7290 with a 102% gain, longing Bitcoin. We got Jeremy, one of our coaches. This one actually impressed me quite a bit. Jeremy shorted at 19,300, and he closed it $50 just above the bottom. And yeah, made 62% gain off of 10x leverage, so he captured a full 6% move. So that's a great, awesome job, man. And he's one of our coaches too, so his signals are awesome. We got Chris LC. He got with 1x leverage. He made 2% gain, and with then right after that, he used 100x leverage for 459% gain. We got Deer One Trades with 15% gain, and Stefanos 84% gain with 50x leverage. Good job, man. And we got Frost Meme with 29% gain, shorting Solana, Solana Perpetual, so he earned Solana from the short, I believe. No, okay. We got another one for 195% gain. Awesome job, man. All right, cool. So let's jump into the charts. I'll show you what I see on my side, and there's a few things we need to prepare for, and there's a micro formation within the macro formation that we're going to track, and depending on how this formation breaks, will help dictate whether or not we're going to go to the go to the downside or to the upside. So we will luckily have a formation that will give us a warning sign of which direction we're actually going to go, because we just did have that break yesterday below the descending triangles support, and today we have the daily candle currently above that support level, so we might have a green engulfing candle to hopefully cancel out this drop, or at least stall it, so we have more time to prepare. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna zoom in on my screen here for you guys so you can see everything. All right, see you on the inside. Cool. Okay, so let's go over the DXY really quick. There's one bad sign with the DXY right now. We can see that it's starting to build support off this high right here, and right now it's currently building a formation, and we can use that formation's information to tell us whether or not we're going to break further to the downside with Bitcoin, or can maybe have a recovery. So we had this drop here, and then we start building the support level off of this recent level of resistance. So we're going to keep an eye on this and see what formation it builds, but basically we do have a support level we can track, but we don't exactly have a formation yet we can track unless this turns into a double top. I'm just going to remove this really quick for you. All right, so we got this level of support, which is at 110.62, that we can track, and what could end up happening, which would be a good thing for Bitcoin, is if since we're creating a lower low right now, we have an increased chance of this becoming a double top formation, and this would be the neckline right here. And so if price action brings us down lower, and we can dissect what's going on right now in the lower time frames, like the 15-minute, see if we have a better chance of it breaking to the downside. Yeah, so we have a micro double top potentially forming. If we break this neckline right here, it could bring us down to lower levels, bring us back down to the support level, and then forming a double top formation. And this would be the neckline that we would track. So if we see price action come down, retest this, reject, and then we would have to focus on this support level. If we end up seeing it break below the support level, come back up, then reject, then things are going to look relatively bullish for Bitcoin in the short term. So we can keep an eye out on the DXY for that to give us a heads up of what's about to occur for Bitcoin. So yeah, let's keep an eye out at 110.62 for the support level. Now let's go over to Bitcoin. All right, So we have this formation right here that we were talking about yesterday, right? This descending triangle that's being formed on the daily. And we have a mini version of it right here forming as well. If we break it down on lower time frames, let's go to the hourly. Oh, we might have a break to the upside. Right on. All right, so we have this descending triangle, just in case this, wicks back in. You never know. So basically what could end up happening is this could be the confirmation to the breakdown for the macro formation that we're seeing on the daily chart. So we see price action come down through here. Maybe this becomes a double top, who knows? This being the neckline. If we come back down and we retest this and then get rejected, then we can prepare for the worst. That's what I'm looking out for, at least. And if we end up seeing this break it down and see it as a resistance, then I'm preparing to sell all of my Bitcoin and then rebuying when we start seeing a reversal. And hopefully that reversal being around 14,000, but it could go all the way down to 12,000. However, right now it's actually looking pretty healthy on even on like the daily, and we're getting close already to the daily candle close. And a green engulfing candle is a great sign for a short-term reversal. And you can kind of see if we try to ignore some of this crazy price action, because this was basically all the volume that we got from the FOMC meeting that we got yesterday. We can kind of see that we have a inverse head and shoulders being formed and help us, get out of this formation, this bearish formation. So we end up seeing price action go back above here and see a support bounce off of these levels. Then you can actually enter a long position off of this, but you just got to watch out for this strong area of interest right here at 19,750, because it's a strong level of resistance. But if we get back above that, that'll be great. But yeah, the measurable target, let's try to get this drawn accurately here for you guys, because there's a lot of people that use my charts. There's that trend line here to measure the inverse head and shoulders. This is one shoulder, this is the other shoulder. This is a support line for the shoulders. Grab a trend line from here, from the neckline down to the support level of the formation, and we got this as our technical target. With the technical target being 20,111. However, lots of resistance around here that we got to keep an eye on, right? We have a lot of sideways trading that happens around this area, so this could easily act as resistance. So if I were to enter this trade, I would close about half my position right below the resistance, undercut the masses, get out before them, and let maybe the 50% of it ride for the remaining of the trade, and have my stop loss in place right below the right shoulder. We could also look at indicators like H. Potter's trailing stop loss colored right here, and see another good location based on volume, whether or not we should be where we should putting our stop loss. It doesn't give us obviously a good location right now based on the current trend. So if price action were to cross this, the indicator would update a new location to put your stop loss. However, this may not even happen, because we do have this downtrend level resistance to look out for, and we can easily get right back in there, and then we got to prepare for this double top instead. And then we can trade off the double top if you want, but I don't usually trade off of W's or double tops unless there's a confirmation rejection or bounce, because the risk to reward ratio is usually terrible, but you can use those confirmations for a good location for your stop loss. Yeah, that's pretty much everything for Bitcoin. I just want to let you guys know that this is the potential scenario you can play out for, because I know yesterday I did broadcast like a really bearish video, but it's just, hopefully this formation is our savior, right? And gives another chance of breaking this downtrending level of resistance that we've been talking about on this channel for a while now. Because I'd love another chance for us to see Bitcoin get back above here, bounce and come back up, but the economy might not support something like that. So you could obviously you can tell that we're just dragging it out. Anyways, so that's Bitcoin. Ethereum hasn't hit its technical target just yet. We do see that it's getting a support bounce off of this area of interest right here, right? And hopefully that may actually recover Ethereum. It might not actually hit the technical target, which is down here. And this area of interest is built off of trading volume from these rejection levels right here and the support bounce, and a previous price action in the past as well. So we're doing pretty good for potential recovery for Ethereum as well. S&P 500 is looking terrible. So after the Fed's increasing the rates by 75 basis points, we got the immediate crash down to these low levels again. We were talking about this area as a potential area for a support bounce, and it looks like we're actually starting to get it. So that's a good sign. So yeah, we've got 37,400 as the support bounce around here, but it's starting to fish hook. So fish hooking is short term while it's progressing, while the formation is being built, is bullish. But after the formation is exhausted, it typically breaks to the downside. They're not really a formation beginners would normally even know exists. But basically what usually ends up happening is we create this little formation like this. We come up and usually go up about 40% of the crash. And then we see exhaustion in the RSI, some bearish divergence, and then we end up going down to the same support level that we built. And it's normally the start of a double bottom formation. But again, you can't see the future, but basically it's a relatively tricky formation for people to trade. However, once you start seeing the exhaustion come in, then it's very easy to short, and you know exactly where the target is, which is the support level. But when you're trying to prepare to get out of the trade, you got to watch on lower time frames this acting as support along the way, because you could have an uptrending W being formed or a rising wedge being formed. So yeah, that's just something you can look out for as well. If anyone here actually trades the stocks, I know most of you guys are crypto, but it's still really good to watch even if you don't trade in the stocks, because it has a strong correlation to Bitcoin's price action. All right. Yeah, guys, that's everything I got for you. If you have any questions about this, you can reach out to me in the Discord, and have yourself an amazing day. Thank you.